All good videos start out with a dog, even sleepy ones. He's wore out. He's been with me all day. Let me go out on the porch here. So, that's my bow range, basically. From the street all the way over there. Anyway, well, shooting the crossbow. And after a couple shots, it was dead on 20 yards. That's all I needed. I was going to shoot it again later, but I decided to take the compound out, shoot a few compound arrows, and pull it back. 3 shots, left, right, perfect. But this high, I'm like, whoa, what the heck? So pull those arrows out, come back, take one more shot, still this high. I'm like, what the heck? And so I just pull it back without an arrow. And I know rule number 1, never pull back your bow. That bee is big. Without an arrow in there. I wasn't going to fire. I wasn't dry fire. I know better. But I went back here. I didn't even get to my set point. I was about right here. I just wanted to look through the peep and see if something was wrong. And maybe I was going to adjust the sight. And it released. And the string came apart. One little piece, I forget, the one that aligns the strings. Anyway, that went flying. I didn't see that. But it was just done. So I packed up the dog and put my stuff away real quick and ran to the bow shop. And he said, it's going to be about a month. If he could, he asked me if I could go find that piece, though. He wouldn't have to order a new piece, so he might be even quicker. So I ran home real quick, got the piece, found it, took it back there. And he goes, oh, this is going to save you some time. It's still going to be about a month. But I told him I'm working all of October in bow season anyway. And he was like, oh, you'll be hunting the rut, so don't worry, right? I'm like, yep, there you go. So Niagara Outdoors, by the way, the best. Jeff is the best. And I buy all my stuff there. And but while we're talking, I showed him the trail cam pictures of the big buck I got back here, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you'll be hunting. Don't worry, this bow will be back." But I'm looking, and he's got a million bows. He's got my same bow, the newer models, still about the $700-800 margin, and but up above he's got Ava Shockey's bow, and whatever. She's a woman. I don't know. Cool bow though. And then he's got PSC, and he had I forget what else, but he had this one that really caught my eye. It was a Hoyt Torrex XLT or something, or XL, I don't know what it was, Torrex. Wow, it was really nice. And I was like, hey, do you mind if I take this down? He's like, yeah, go ahead. So I took it out. I'm like, wow, it fit. It's really, really, really nice. And I look at the price. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of beans. Put that back on the hook. I'm looking at it, and he was like, it's a really nice bow, and whatever. Anyway, I was like, yeah, it's just too much. So I pick it up next Friday. I bought it. And this one, because it's already ready, he's just going to change the whisker biscuit from the regular arrow, whatever you call that thingy, the arrow rest. I don't like that one that pops up. I don't like those. I just don't like them. Too much work involved. I like the whisker biscuit. And so he's putting the whisker biscuit on it, keeping that sight that he's got on it. I got like the 3 pins. And this one is all set up for these really skinny, really long, skinny arrows. I don't like those. I want to use the same arrows that I just bought. So he's going to get all that. And like I said, with Niagara Outdoors, with Jeff, you're not just paying just for the bow. You're getting a course from him. He's going to take in the shooting range. He's going to make sure that you know how to shoot that bow. It's going to be accurate. He does the paper tuning. He does everything. I mean, it's awesome. But you're getting your money's worth. So yeah, I pick it up next Friday. Joanna's not on Facebook, so she won't know that. And if any of you tell her, I know where you live. Anyway, and the old bow, I'm going to give that to Chase. Chase lost his bow in the fire a couple years ago. He's never replaced it. He doesn't have the money. They're expensive. So since basically I had a brand new sight on there last year, brand new whisker biscuit on there last year, the only thing that, since all the limbs and everything else are fine, he's getting a brand new string. It's almost like a new bow, and he'll be good to go. And he'll be out there in the woods bow hunting with me and Trevor now. So there'll be 3 of us whacking and stacking, baby. But anyway, I'm happy. So I picked that bow up next Friday. I'm a bow hunter. I know what I'm going to do. He's going to take me in back there and make sure, and I'm going to get it at 60 pounds. I think that's perfect for me. I always was started off at like 45 or 47, and I took it into him every year, and he upped it a little bit for me, make sure I could still shoot it. And I was happy with 60, so I'm going to do 60. You don't need me more than that. And I'm not shooting 100-yard shots. I'm shooting 30 max, maybe 40 sometimes. Hell, most of my shots are 20-something yards in. Even with the crossbow, most of them are 20, 30 yards in. So 60 pounds is just fine for me. Anyway, Hoyt Torrex. And then there's some 3 letters, XLT or X, whatever. But pick it up next Friday. I'm happy. Here's Dookie Dog. Hi, buddy. You can't see him, but I'll take it. There's a Dookie Dog. All right. You always got to have your dog on the video. Always. So anyway, that's it. Bow season's coming. Get out there and practice your bows, because you might have a catastrophic failure like I did. And luckily, it's a month before the season, so I should be okay. Get some, baby. Whacking and stacking.